welcome to the podcast. Nelson here. Izzo's finally back. Josh is off on assignment.
Cutscene!
Fuck you. No, fuck you both.
Everyone, welcome to our special edition of the podcast. Not really. I just like to say that to make me excited.
Okay. So, tonight, as you can see, I already have it up right here, but not loaded. We'll be playing Metal Slug, just because Josh ain't here and I downloaded it to his Xbox. I'm sure he won't care.
You can't stop us.
Hey, Josh, it has online play, so we can play this if we want. Just download it to Sean's thing. Oh, it's an Xbox 360 game.
Okay.
All right, whatever.
Nice.
So that's a nice little change of pace.
Little throwback. So, happy Friday the 13th as well, too?
Yes, it is Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
And thankfully, the only thing that happened to me today was I was about 10 minutes late. It's better than 30 minutes late, which my GPS was predicting, and just not refreshing.
Right. So what do you use?
I use Waze.
Okay.
Though this morning, when it wasn't refreshing and giving me an accurate ETA to work, I just had to just close it out and go back to Google Maps, which is the first time I've used that in a long, long time. So A, it worked completely different than I remembered. B, it worked stupider than I remembered. And C, well, I just wish they would combine the two, since Google owns them both.
Right.
Because there's one thing that I love about Google Maps. It's the lane direction.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that actually really helps.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Google's owned Waze for quite some time now.
Oh, yeah, and I don't
They've dropped
know.
a couple things into Google Maps, but it's not enough for me to want to completely convert back to Google Maps, because I used to use that religiously.
Yeah, same here.
Waze was just a little bit more consistent with giving me better time. So.
Oh yeah. Was that the only reason? Because the only reason that made me stop using Google Maps was the fact that it kept trying to make me go the wrong way on one-way streets.
Oh.
In DC.
Okay. Well,
So-
that could get you killed probably.
Yeah, I was not a fan of that, so eventually I had to switch back, because I was using Waze for the longest time when it first came out, when I first heard about it. And yeah, I don't remember what made me stop using Waze. I think it had something to do with, like, it wasn't as reliable in the beginning.
Gotcha. Well, I think it needed to build up its base of users.
Yeah, that's probably very true. It was really, I really don't remember what could be so terrible that it made me switch to Google Maps.
Yeah.
Or switch back to Google Maps, because, I've always had an iPhone.
Right.
So, oh, crap.
Oof.
I didn't know those were hitting me. Sorry! But yeah, it was, I don't know. It was, I really can't remember what was so awful that made me switch back. I know what made me stop using Apple Maps, the fact that when it first started as Apple Maps, it was terrible.
Yeah, I heard that it was pretty bad.
It was really bad. I didn't have as terrible problems, or as many terrible problems as most people did. Actually, in fact, it had gotten me out of a couple jams.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was a time it was during the time I was using Google Maps, and I was out in, like, Jefferson, Maryland. So that was like the freaking
Jefferson,
country.
Maryland?
Yeah, it was like the country, because it was like my brother's wedding.
Okay.
So I was ooh, I probably shouldn't go on there. Oh, and I'm dying.
Oof.
Not that great at the game, but that's okay. That will make for funny footage. Yeah, I was trying to find where the reception was. And I had the address and everything, but weirdly enough, I did not mean to do that. And apparently there's piranhas in there.
Oh. So I guess swimming is not an option.
No, it is not.
Noted.
It is definitely not an option. Oh man, they're dropping bombs. Oh man, Andre 3000, what are you doing?
This is the type of game that just makes you wish that you had stayed at home.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, do I need to save these people? I don't think I do.
So where is this? Is this like Vietnam or something? Because like
I don't know. I've always assumed it was like some sort of futuristic battlefield, but I don't remember there being too much of a story for Metal Slug. But also, I'd only ever played Metal Slug in the arcade.
Oh, gotcha.
So I never really played it at home. I don't know if there were too many home versions of it now that I think about it. I probably should get out of here. Okay, alright
Yeah,
guys.
you gotta do something with that bus so it's stop dropping bombs.
Yeah, I see that now. I'm probably gonna... Yep, there's another continue. Oh, there you go.
Nice.
There you go. Ah, nice. Oh, these guys are coming out of nowhere.
What in the...
What? How did I get all fat?
I have no idea.
Oh, man. Someone had some chicken. Someone had some fried chicken for me.
What is that, an allergic reaction?
I just love me some fried chicken, actually. I had me a spicy chicken sandwich from Wendy's earlier, so... yeah. But anyway...
Yeah,
What the fuck is that? That's probably Sean's friends. Okay. So yeah, I was trying to find the reception area, and it kept like Google Maps kept taking me and stopping me in the middle of like a neighborhood.
in DC?
No, this was in
Oh.
Jefferson.
Okay.
So I was in the country, and it's not like I had a terrible connection. It wasn't the best connection.
Right.
I was roaming. But yeah. Oh, I was supposed to get in that. There we go. Oh man, that is the Metal Gear if I ever saw it.
This is insane.
Oh wait, what? What happened?
I think you're supposed to kill that thing.
Oh man. Yep. So yeah, that was one of the few times Apple Maps actually saved my skin because I did not know where the hell I was. What the hell is that guy doing? All right, give me that. Oh, he's getting faster. Gotta run.
Yeah, now bump this.
Hey man, that was way too close to the freaking
Right.
crab. Come on now. Yeah. So what's new with you?
I don't. Well, actually, not a whole lot, man.
Just been working.
Yeah. Same old. Nothing really new to report. I am playing more, so that's why I'm not on the podcast nearly as much because now that I've got to play Saturday nights, I gotta prepare, a little bit earlier.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But other than that, man, I'm chilling, man.
Cool.
I'm chilling. So let's talk about what's on the docket.
All right.
Got a couple things.
Yeah, a couple things came out this week for once.
So. How many of y'all are excited for another Toy Story movie? Because there's apparently a release date for Toy Story 4.
Yeah. I really didn't know that this was actually getting made. I remember hearing things about it. But I mean, from what I had heard after finding out about this,
right,
was John Lasseter is actually writing this one, as he did with a couple of the other ones, I believe.
Okay.
So there's some faith there that it's not going to be a terrible movie.
Right.
But what I would describe my feeling is franchise fatigue.
Right.
Because as much as I love Toy Story, I love
Right.
those movies. Even the third one, even though they tried to make me cry. I was like, they're gonna kill Woody and Buzz and everybody, and Bo Peep is just not even gonna know.
Right.
It's like, and then Andy grew up and he gave the toys away. I was like, Jesus Christ, stop it,
Right.
Stop it, Pixar. Little did I know they would successfully get me when I was watching Up.
Well, yeah, no, Up's a good movie though. Like, and I don't think anybody expected the first 10 minutes of Up.
No, or the freaking. Apparently, I died fourth. Or like the middle, where like, oh yeah, remember that book that we were gonna do together? Yeah, I filled it out for you. You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
It was terrible. They got me. Like they almost got me with Wally. Like when he was getting crushed, like that's where they almost got me. They almost made me cry. When I say they got me, that means they made me cry. Fuck you, Up, and fuck you, Pixar. You made me cry in the fucking theater. Thank God I wasn't alone.
We just call that allergies. No, so I mean, so going back to Toy Story 4. I mean, just like you said, franchise fatigue. Let's give this a rest. Let's come up with something different, Disney.
Yeah.
Is Disney still doing it, or is it just solely Pixar?
Well, Pixar is owned by Disney. They got bought a long time ago.
I thought that Then what production company came together with Disney but then split again?
It was Pixar.
It was? Okay.
And then eventually, like, they only lasted like a movie before they got bought. I
Okay.
believe the movie that came out when right before Disney bought them back, because Disney was like, no, we can't let these guys go. They're that's too much money on the table. They
Right.
leave. I believe the movie was Ratatouille.
Okay.
I believe that was the movie that came out right before they got bought back by Disney.
Gotcha.
Because Disney had a few movies that they were trying to do that were Pixar-ish.
Right.
I didn't mind a couple of them. Like, I really liked Tangled. I thought that was a good movie. Surprisingly a good movie, Over the Hedge.
Over the Hedge. Okay.
Yeah, that was actually a surprisingly good one.
Okay.
How do I get over there? Oh, I didn't know I could crawl.
Nice.
Give me this freaking thing. And now we go the other way. Yeah, there was so they bought him back, and yeah.
Jeez.
Oh jeez, that is oh god, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, it's a crab. Give me that. Why is that guy blue?
No idea.
Oh, gotta watch
Yeah,
it.
you gotta watch that too.
Oh man, these. Oh no!
Mm.
Frickin'. Oh hell. Okay. Okay.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Now I gotta go it alone. Oh shit. No. Okay, you can't hit those jellyfish at all.
Yeah, no.
I made a mistake going this way. So yeah, I mean, I would prefer that they just left Toy Story alone for, I guess forever.
I want to know what happens in the boardrooms. Like, it's just like, all right, guys, any new ideas?
Nope.
Nope.
Need to make more money.
All right, yeah, we need to pay the electric.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like it's not like we're not making enough money with Marvel, Star Wars, and everything that's slated to come out, including finally a sequel that I've always wanted, The Incredibles.
Yes, yes. You know what? How long has this been? It's been over what 10 years? When did that movie come out?
What, Incredibles?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's been like something like 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah, and we get it. You know how to make other movies, but we want to see what Fantastic Four should have been like, because that's what that movie was. Essentially, it was the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
What it should have been.
Yeah.
Oh my God, these guys are gonna kill me, but oh well.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what is it that they're even spitting out.
It's like acid or something. Oh my God, I don't know how to do this. Oh no! Yeah, I am not gonna make it very far here. I think I should have just stayed.
And that's up.
Well, I should have stayed up top. That's what I should have done. I should have
right.
gone this way. Because I haven't played Metal Slug in I don't know how long. I'm going to be awful.
Thanks, Apple Maps.
Yeah. That's taking me the wrong way. Damn it, Google! I am in Southeast. You keep making me take freaking roads that are one-way roads. Come on now. Oh man, what is this?
I thought that was a fork.
That was a fork. Or a trident or something. I killed one! Yeah! Come on, buddy! Oh, and I
There
killed
you
them
go.
both.
Hey.
Alright. Now let me go somewhere else.
What the? Wow.
Let me go somewhere else. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, you definitely went the wrong way.
I chose poorly. But yeah, franchise fatigue. I don't know what else we can really say about it. Like, I really hope that it's good. Because, I never want a Toy Story movie to be bad.
Yeah.
Because as much as I love those characters, I think we need to let it just sit.
No, I agree.
Get to the vault already.
Yeah, I think what they should really start focusing on is, reintroducing some old movies, but just like scaling them up to like 4K quality or something.
Oh yeah, I would love that. Like the
come on,
classics need to be coming into the new technologies. I would like it if they chilled out on some of the sequels. Granted, that's kind of hypocritical of me.
So which ones?
Actually, you know what? It's not so much sequels because most of the movies that I watch from them are sequels. MCU.
Right.
I wish they would chill out on the live-action reboots.
Live action. Oh, right.
Yeah, of all their classics. Though, I hope Lion King is good, because I do kind of like the cast. I like Jon Favreau as a director. I never saw The Jungle Book yet. I haven't seen it yet. But what I have seen as far as clips are concerned, it looks beautiful in 4K.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks beautiful in 4K from the couple of clips I saw on Netflix for the preview when you sit on a movie too long.
Right.
This guy, come on, man, stop trying to hit me. So I would like them to chill out on those. Though I'm curious to see how Mulan turns out.
Yeah, you know what? That would be interesting.
The casting, I mean, at least the casting's accurate.
Who's
you know,
playing
honestly, it's a bunch of no names as far as I know.
Okay,
I don't
I mean,
I don't recognize one of those names.
So
at all.
honestly, that could definitely be a plus. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've always been on the side of, unless, depending on the movie, if it's like something special, like maybe like a Mulan, for instance.
Right.
I would go on the side of casting no names. I mean, look at Superman. The original Superman movie, Christopher Reeves was a no name.
Right.
The names in that movie were Margot Kidder and Gene Hackman. More so Gene Hackman, I believe. I've only ever seen Margot Kidder as Lois Lane. So
Right.
I really don't know. And that's just a product of my age, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, at least I made it that far.
We won't go this route ever again.
Never again. Can we speed up this count so I can start over again? Do you want to play?
Yeah, I'll play.
Okay.
All right.
So let's move on to the next
What we got?
item here. Heroes for Hire series Up in the Air.
So
Yeah.
so I know we talked about this earlier.
Mhm.
I was initially disappointed with the fact that it's not confirmed, but I wasn't really a big fan of the Iron Fist.
That seems to be a lot of people's sentiment on the Iron Fist. I actually liked it. That's not to say it didn't have its problems, because it
Right.
had a lot of problems.
Yeah.
The writing was kind of all over the place.
Right.
Some of the storylines didn't need to be there. One of our common complaints about the Netflix stuff is there seems to be a lot of padding. These series could stand to be a little bit shorter per season, but that was blatantly apparent in Iron Fist, and I like the show. Like that show could have been probably as short as the Defenders,
Right.
and it would have been, and it might have still been a little on the long side.
Yeah.
Because there was just a lot of stuff, like the whole thing about, I can't remember the family, you gotta blow that up. The family that was like best friends and running Rand Corp.
Yeah.
Most of their storyline, I could have dealt without.
Yeah. No, I agree.
But and then some of the action scenes weren't as polished.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? That's another thing that I kind of noticed too. Like
there's a few scenes I liked, but overall, I didn't hate the action scenes, but they didn't seem as polished. It's almost like
they look really sloppy, actually.
Yeah.
Like especially like some like the hand to hand like combat scenes. Like
Mhm.
I could have done. I would have rather have not seen that.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I
guess that's what you get for casting the Knight of the Flowers.
Well, yeah. Well, so.
Because I don't think he's a martial artist. Don't go that way.
Yeah. No, about that.
Which, I mean, you don't necessarily have to be a martial artist to do these type of shows and movies.
So I'm almost thinking that they trained the night before and then shot the next day.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I think he could have stood with a couple more months of training.
Right.
I mean, look at what it did for Keanu Reeves.
But but honestly though, so even with I forget what her name is, but
Rosario Dawson.
No.
Jen Henwick.
Yeah, Jen Henwick. So I liked her casting, but even with some of her fight scenes, they were sloppy. So I don't think it was just him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I can see that. Honestly, her action scenes outside of her cage fighting, they seem to be more simple. Oh, I didn't know those guys could snatch you up like Jeepers Creepers. Holy shit.
That was crazy.
That is Jeepers Creepers. Oh, you still got 4 credits. Press start.
Right. Oh.
and then you got to pick a character.
Oh,
again.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is arcade.
Yeah. I wish that since this was a freaking Xbox Live arcade game that I had unlimited continues, but whatever.
Right.
Yeah, Jen Henwick, her stuff was okay. It was
Yeah.
it was better at times.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really weird. Some of those some of that stuff. But yeah, I did not know that they were actually considering Heroes for Hire. I know that I've always said that this is what they should do.
Right.
Because as much as I like Luke Cage, that show kind of
I'm surprised that
it fell off. It kind of fell off the rails once they killed Cottonmouth.
Yeah.
It seemed like they kind of wrote themselves into a corner, and they had a very similar problem. It wasn't so much that it was too long in the same sense as like the other Netflix shows. It was too long because they wrote themselves into a corner.
Yeah.
Because Cottonmouth was more charismatic than Mariah. Diamondback was awful.
Yeah.
That suit was just terrible.
Yeah.
And all I can think is, this is from Marvel? What the hell is this? Agents of
Yeah.
S.H.I.E.L.D. is better than this right now.
Well, actually, so I've always actually been a fan of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I was for a while.
Okay.
I couldn't, like, after, because I stopped watching, like, halfway through season 3, I think it was.
Oh, really?
Whenever Ward got taken over by that thing from
Oh,
the
right.
other dimension,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, you're still depending on Ward? Okay, I can't. do
Yeah,
this
I mean,
anymore.
after a while, I was like, why is he still here? Like,
Yeah.
how is he still alive after all the stuff that he's...
See, if you're going to keep him alive, don't do what you did.
Right.
That's pretty much all it was. It's like, if you want to keep him as a part of the show, make him like the guy in the background that pops up every so often, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
Don't kill him and make his body freaking possessed by a demon of some sort. From
He must have had a contract or something. He was like,
yeah,
yo,
he probably signed for like
you were
3
keeping me
years.
for 3 seasons.
It was like 3 seasons. I don't know what the fuck we're doing. And then, like, I didn't know. Like, I'm so out of touch with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I didn't know that.
Oh, this is how I think you're supposed to...
Yeah, that's probably what I was supposed to do.
Why am I not able to shoot backwards?
There you go. It's got some weird aiming issues.
Yeah.
That thing ain't gonna last very long if you keep getting hit. Yeah, like, I've been so removed from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I didn't know that Mockingbird and her boyfriend are gone or dead or something.
Yeah.
I knew Ghost Rider was introduced.
You know, so I haven't gotten that far yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just season 4, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, what I did was I stopped watching, and then I wanted to kind of like just binge watch it, but I just never got around to it.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
So you were trying to do what I used to do for Big Bang Theory before I stopped watching it.
Yeah, you know what? I stopped watching Big Bang Theory years ago.
I
just don't have time to watch it anymore.
Yeah, I know. There's that, and it just, it wasn't the same after a while.
Yeah.
After their contract negotiations where they were making like a crap ton of money, like the writing, granted,
jeez.
Josh will disagree that the writing was never good,
Right.
but I enjoyed the show for at least, like, I feel like if I wanted to watch Big Bang Theory, I could watch the first 3 seasons, no
Right.
problem. I think I stopped at season 7.
Oh, really?
Like, I think
They really have. How many seasons do they have now?
I think they're going on 10.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh,
I know
jeez.
I remember that when they did their last contract negotiations, I think they were going to go to like 9 or 10.
Wow.
I know the cast, as far as I last heard, they're like, we'll keep doing it if they keep wanting us to make it. I'm like, I can't fault them for that. I would do the same thing.
I like getting paid.
Yeah, I like getting paid too. I like having a job.
Yeah,
Especially if it's a job I like. So.
Right.
But
There has to be. Oh. What?
You had bombs? Oh shit, man. There's a lot going on with this game as far as the controls are concerned.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's a little confusing at times, especially
I'm
turning
trying to
around.
find out where those bombs are.
I think you got them from like the hippie dude that keeps dropping stuff on you.
Oh man.
Yeah,
It's
it's
killing me.
tricky. But yeah, what were we talking about?
Big Bang.
Yeah, Big Bang. Yeah, I stopped watching that.
I feel like it's
Like, I have a
repetitive.
season. Yeah, it got repetitive too. And for Josh's argument, his real argument is that when they started getting girlfriends and getting married and stuff like that, it was like, when Sheldon has a girlfriend, that does not seem to be part of his character to be able to have that.
Right.
So it seems like they were changing him too much, and then like the quality of the story just kind of went downhill. The quality of the episodes kind of went downhill, which I can kind of agree because I stopped watching it.
Right.
I actually stopped at a perfectly logical stopping point. It was the episode, the season finale where Sheldon just leaves because too much was changing.
Right.
Like the comic shop burned down. Penny like cut her hair at the beginning of the season or some shit like that.
Yeah, what was that all about?
That I don't remember. Because I really don't remember that season that well.
Yeah.
All I remember is at the end of the season, like too many things were changing. He was having a mental break, and then he's like, I'm out.
Right.
And then it's like, are you leaving without saying goodbye? Well, so honestly, to stop there, that would have been a perfect series finale. Sheldon just leaving.
Right.
So that would have been that. I stopped at the perfect point. But the sad thing is, I was still in the mode of, okay, Black Friday's coming.
Right.
Buy the season, then I'll binge watch it to my heart's content. I still hadn't watched that season that I bought. That last season I bought, nope. I just couldn't.
Yeah.
Like I heard they're having kids in that show now. I'm like,
Wait, what?
yeah. I think Wolowitz and his wife, who I cannot remember her name at the moment, her character's name. Yeah, I believe they were having kids. I think Penny and Leonard were having kids. I don't remember.
That's crazy.
Somebody was teaching.
Okay. Yeah, it
Yeah.
seems like it's gotten lame.
Yeah, it's out of my wheelhouse now. I don't know too much. So enough Big Bang Theory. I'm sure Josh, if he's watching this or listening to this, he's like, shut the fuck up about Big Bang.
Who cares? You're not here.
Yeah, you're off doing stuff on assignment.
Next topic.
Taika Waititi. We remember him. He directed our favorite Thor movie.
Yes, yes. So if you have not picked up Thor Ragnarok, please pick that up. Like it.
Yes.
What?
Oh, it's a great.
How do you not have it? How do you not
Yeah.
have it?
What's going on, man? It's a great movie.
Seriously.
It's awesome. Don't believe those haters online that say it's boring because I've seen a couple of them.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I was like, how do
About
you...
Ragnarok?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, one of my comedian friends, not Tyler, because that'd be awful. No, one of my comedian friends, he's like, I didn't particularly care for Black Panther. I thought it was kind of boring. And then I was like,
we'll murder him.
I was like, okay, I guess you're entitled to your own opinion, whatever. I guess it's not for everybody. But then he also was like, but also, in my defense, I also didn't care for Ragnarok. I'm like, okay, so you're crazy, but at least I know you're not racist.
well, no. So I mean, it wouldn't even be about that.
It's not even that. Too, yeah.
You didn't like Ragnarok. Like, what do you like then? I mean,
I don't know.
You know what I mean? So those two movies are have like different parallels. So I mean, like, if you didn't like either one of, I mean, if you liked one but didn't like the other, I could understand that.
Yeah.
But if you didn't like any of them, then what exactly do you like?
Yeah, I know. I wasn't going to engage in that chain on Facebook because the comment section was already getting out of hand.
Gotcha.
I was like, you know what? I don't participate in the comment section.
Yeah.
Once it gets to a certain fervor or toxicity.
Yeah.
It's just too much.
Definitely.
Like if I get it on the wrong time and it's like hot and it's popping, that's like 20 notifications I miss at work that I don't want to even see.
Yeah.
And if it gets too toxic, you add the same excuse, but now it's just fucking mean.
Right.
So I was like, I don't need all that. My day is already usually bad enough without people piling on it. So, so Taika Waititi, the beloved director of Thor Ragnarok, is going to be directing Akira, which I didn't know about, but I have a little bit of faith in him because he said he's not remaking the anime. He's going back to the source manga, which apparently there are 6 volumes of.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. So he's got plenty of story to pick from and not bastardize or produce that bastardization I saw 8 years ago. What the hell is that? He's not gonna. He said he's not remaking the anime. He's already getting that
I'm
the
cool
tweets.
with that. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I'm cool with that too. He's already getting the tweets. It's like, I'm not remaking it. I'm going back to the source material. There are 6 volumes to choose from. I'm going to be pulling from them because he knows the anime.
Right.
Did he say he was a fan of the anime?
Yes.
Okay, he's a fan of the anime, so he knows how precious that movie is to old school anime fans or anybody who has seen that movie, because the movie, I mean,
I'm just wrecking shit.
oh man,
Come
the
get
rockets!
some.
Get him, Tetsuo.
You know what time it is.
Get him, Kaneda. Oh man.
Oh, crap.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Whoops.
But yeah, that's refreshing to hear that he's familiar with the source material.
Right.
He's a fan of the anime and he wants to do it justice. So I have a little bit more faith. I'm not usually a fan of people just remaking shit anymore, just because it happens too often now.
Yeah.
I mean, and especially with anime, it's very polarizing. Like, you get your Ghosts in the Shells, you get your Death Notes, though no one ever really sees like the good ones, like Blood the Last Vampire.
Blood the Last Vampire?
There was an anime, but there was also a live action remake of it, but it was also, I think it was a Japanese company that remade it, but they cast internationally for them. So there's black people and white people cast in some of the roles that were traditionally Japanese. But I thought that movie, and I stayed up way later than I should have that night because I had to work. Because I watched the live action remake, and then I saw on Netflix they also had at the time the anime. So I stayed up and watched the anime.
Right.
Shot for shot.
Wow.
It was shot for shot. They might have even used the subtitle script for the English version.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because like the best friend in the movie, she was just like a white girl. Honestly, for all I know, it could have been Anna Kendrick, because that's all I'm picturing.
Fine.
That's all I'm picturing in my mind. A young Anna Kendrick. It probably wasn't her. But whatever. I thought that was a good movie. You don't see them talking about like the good ones. Yeah. Granted, I think that might be my only example of a good one, because now all I can think about is freaking Dragon Ball Evolution, and let's not talk about that.
Let's not. Why'd you bring it up?
It's because it's awful. It's a blemish.
Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, I didn't want it to be. So
I don't think anybody wanted it to be, but it just.
Yeah, I couldn't. I didn't
like,
make it out of like the first 15 to 20 minutes.
I fell asleep.
I probably could have fallen asleep to it. In fact, I probably should have fallen asleep to it.
Yeah.
it would have made it better to me. Like, I mean, hell, Last Airbender put me out in the opening credits.
I was pissed.
I could understand.
So are they gonna? What are they gonna do with that? Are they ever going to maybe reboot that again? Like
Last Airbender?
Yeah.
If they do, it'd be a little bit. I think it'd be a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
I think that if they did a live action reboot movie or show, it would be after whatever the next series is. Because I think there's another series out for Airbender, isn't there?
Legend of Korra?
No, I think there was supposed to be one after Korra.
Really?
Yeah, I'd have to look that up, because I thought I remembered seeing something about that.
So here's the thing, like, I quit after like season 2, I think, of Legend of Korra. Like,
oh really?
I did not.
I mean, I didn't watch the show, just because I didn't have time when it was on. That was like the tail end. It was tail end of college for me, so I really I didn't have time.
Wait, are we talking about Airbender or are we talking about
Airbender?
Korra? Okay.
Because I started working at Lego right after Airbender, right at the beginning of Korra.
Okay, so Airbender's good. I mean, that's something that you can kind of watch over and over again. But Korra. So what I liked about Airbender was that they did a real good job of tying the story and the shows together.
Yeah.
But with Korra, you could tell that they were just like, Hail Marying it pretty much every episode.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so there was no
Holy shit, he's back from assignment!
Oh shit, Metal Slug.
Yes, I told you I was going to download that on your Xbox.
So we actually told you during the podcast, which you weren't listening to, but since you're here, Josh is here, I guess.
Yeah.
So-
I mean,
Where's Steph?
She couldn't make it.
Ah. So I saw your car and I didn't see her car.
Yeah.
It's me sitting over here.
So, yeah, it is.
What's up, Brawley?
Yeah. So what were you about to tell Josh?
I have no idea. I'm just killing myself.
Apparently, we said something about Josh. I don't remember what.
Oh, I was supposed to eat that. No.
Oh,
Is that why my ears were tingling while I was driving home?
possibly. So you made it to about midway point where we're talking about Taika Waititi directing Akira and not remaking the anime, but pulling from the manga source
Manga?
material.
Cool, because I think we talked about Taika Waititi being chosen as director not last time, but a few podcasts ago.
If we did, I obviously forgot about that.
Well, but I don't think the details about him pulling from the manga.
Or maybe even solidified. But yeah, apparently he's a fan of the anime, fan of the manga. He wants to be faithful to the source material.
Yeah, do you know the differences between the?
I actually don't. I never thought to look for the manga of that movie.
Well, remind me after the podcast's over. There's Cinefix has a what? And if I remember to link it when I do the YouTube stuff on the podcast, Cinefix has a what's the difference between the manga and the anime. It's really cool.
Okay.
Like, there is so much missing from the anime.
I don't doubt that.
Like,
especially if
I thought
there's
that
6
that's
books.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of discussed, right? So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I didn't realize that. And I've never read the manga. I've only seen the anime. So
I think I might try to find the manga now.
I love old SNK games.
Oh yeah, it's they're awesome. Yeah, this also, by the way, I said it earlier on the podcast, but you weren't here for that. This has online gameplay.
Sweet.
Yeah. So since we both have it, actually Sean should have it on his Xbox when
Yep.
he turns it back on, so we can all play.
Is it 3-player?
I think they said 1 to 4 player.
I thought it was only 2-player.
Oh.
I think originally it was 2 player, but it might be 4. I have to look it back up because I was actually looking for that on like in the details. So
Cool.
that will be a nice little thing to do. It's freaking hard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
like
Metal Slug's one of the inspirations for.
Contra.
No, Contra was out before this.
Okay, that's what I thought. And he got fat again.
This was one of the inspirations for Cuphead.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
that
so
was
was Contra, but
Yeah.
yeah, this was one of the inspirations for that.
I forgot how cool the art style was.
Yeah,
The fat guy fell off.
that's why. Yeah, I think it is 4-player because there's credits,
Yeah.
credits,
Yeah.
and push start up there. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think you are right. I think it is 4-player.
Yeah.
So
that-
hurry up and get your shit together on your Xbox, and we can play 4-player on this.
Well, what are you talking about? My Xbox is connected.
I know, but get Xbox Live and all the good stuff.
Oh, right.
And you weren't supposed to jump off. You're supposed to.
I
get that
died. That's exactly what happened.
And that's what happened to me too, right
That's
there.
some bull.
That's because did you die the first time too?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're probably supposed to get in it and get the hell out of there, and you just took too long.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me. Well,
Yeah,
the
but
other way
but
sucks.
without that thing, you don't stand a chance against this crowd.
I still made it.
Well, no. So what I'm saying is like, it.
It took a long time.
Yeah.
I like how that dude is just walking towards it.
He was trying to drop stuff for Izzo, but unfortunately he got too close to the crab.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's not cool.
This is almost as bad as when I was playing Cuphead for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I died twice. For the most part, I like game over twice.
I like how you guys chose this for the podcast. Well, no, I don't think you told me you were going to download it on my Xbox. I think you just said you were going to download it because you still have Game Pass.
Oh yeah, because I missed my my cancellation date, and I was like, oh, I got charged.
But you know, $10 for a month.
I mean, $10 a month ain't bad,
Yeah, with all
especially.
the games. Because you got to figure, just kind of like Movie Pass, you download one
Yeah.
game and actually play the
Oh,
game.
dude, I downloaded like 8 games that first night that I realized I had.
Oh,
it.
make
Oh, what the crap? Oh.
Make sure you download Halo too.
Well, I already have the Master Chief Collection.
No,
stuff.
Halo 5 though.
Halo 5?
Yeah, that way we can play that on story co-op.
Alright. I don't like Halo, but whatever. Like, I played through the first Halo, that's
Dude,
about it.
Yeah, but Halo 5 is just gorgeous, even without like the Xbox X enhanced.
Yeah.
I guarantee you playing that on your ass is gonna look great.
Oh, yeah.
On
I mean,
your
with the TV, yeah, I'm sure it'll look fantastic.
I'm loving that gun.
That gun's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Actually, it looks like it's shooting villains from the one flying level
Yeah.
of Cuphead. Oh, man. Watch it. So back to the docket. I'm pretty sure we killed the topic of Taika Waititi to death because we went on a Thor Ragnarok
Yeah.
tangent.
That was fantastic.
Right.
Yo, yeah, love it. But There is a new book coming out by J.R.R. Tolkien that's set in the Lord of the Rings universe.
Is it?
But it's edited by.
I was like, is Tolkien writing from the grave? Because
No,
he's been
apparently-
dead for a couple decades
Apparently,
now.
it's like a manuscript for another book, but it was edited by somebody else, which I can't remember.
Man,
what
I bet
the
you
guy's
that's
name.
bullshit. I bet you it's like a handful of notes. And like, oh, we found this lost manuscript.
You know, that wouldn't surprise me either. So, I mean, I was kind of surprised when I saw that.
And honestly,
that article.
and I know there's purists out there, but have you guys read Lord of the Rings
Nope.
No.
books? Okay, Tolkien writes in this poetic Beowulf, New Testament kind of style.
Oh, that's not what I was expecting.
With
you
a
to
lot
say.
of songs too. Like there are a lot of songs in the book.
Really?
Yeah. So wow, that's just mission 1.
Yeah.
Bro.
I haven't played. Which is this Metal Slug 3?
Yeah, 3.
Because I haven't played Metal. I think
They
Metal
have
Slug-
3 and XX on
Okay.
Game Pass. I didn't download the other one.
That's
yet.
cool. Zombie level.
Yeah.
But yeah. So instead of like, because one of the
Watch it behind you.
one of the rare times I'll say this, the movies as far as
What the- Yo.
That's not
the
even
movies
cool.
as far as the Lord of the Rings movies goes
Yeah.
are far superior to the book.
I remember you telling me about that, but I never really. I don't think I ever got like an explanation on how or why.
Oh, that's because of the writing style of Tolkien. Like,
Yeah.
He-
Oh, he turned into a zombie.
Yep.
he comes up with
Yo.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Sorry.
everything you like from the movies is in the book and sometimes more.
That's kind of.
But the
Ew.
movies are just they just tell a more cohesive story because, like I said, because
Gotcha.
Tolkien was a religious guy, and so the way he writes the books
Mhm.
is kind of similar to the way the Bible's written,
Oh.
to where it's not necessarily a cohesive. It's been years
So
since
it's
I read
like,
the books.
so it's kind of like, well, you just said it was like the Bible. So it's like I could be reading like John letter to the Corinthians, and then I could be reading Old Testament like right after that.
Yeah, or you could be reading like our favorite passage, Austin 3:16.
Ezekiel 25:17.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I thought that was interesting, but your explanation is probably more accurate.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just one of those stories like if I hadn't seen the movies before I read the books, I probably couldn't follow along with the books. So with me
really?
saying that
That's kind of surprising.
I'm trying to say that if we're gonna get another Lord of the Rings book, I don't want something that was edited by somebody else. I'd like to see a pretty good fantasy writer write something in that vein.
Okay.
And
So,
not George
yeah.
R.R. Martin because he needs to finish fucking.
Right.
Well, like I would only accept George R.R. Martin after he.
Yeah, if
finished
The Winds of Winter was already out,
Yeah.
I'd be like, okay, you can write a Tolkien book.
Yeah, exactly.
And
What
one
about,
thing-
what about
and
Peter Jackson?
Oh, what
I don't know if
the-
he's ever written like.
I don't know if he can write a book.
Yeah, I don't know if he's a written book.
Because as someone who's written screenplays and written books, it's two completely different things. It's
Mhm.
it's two different mediums. And
Definitely different formats.
Yeah.
You have a different mindset as I'm writing a screenplay for the most part.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's like it's definitely two different formats. It's definitely two different ways of writing.
Yeah.
And two different ways of telling the story because a screenplay it's all visual, so you don't have to have that much detail. You just say like a man walks into a bar. And,
Yeah, you could write a simple stage direction.
Yeah, you have just the vaguest descriptions there, if any. Where a novel you have to describe everything to the reader.
Right.
And depending on what writer you are, depends on your level of description.
Mhm.
Like Dean Koontz will describe every fiber and color on a blade of grass. And then Chuck Palahniuk will just kind of give you a brief description of something, which is why Dean Koontz books are like 600 pages and Chuck Palahniuk books are like 200 pages. So it's definitely like a different medium, and I don't know how much of Peter Jackson's scripts, like how much visual, like just awesomeness we get from Peter Jackson is him directing and just being visual with the film and everything like that. So.
Sorry, I just saw an intermission pop up. I had to get that out.
Oh, no worries. I'm just like thinking of like 100 different things right now in my head. But I would like, and I don't read too much fantasy. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't really name off. And the few, other than Martin, the other few fantasy writers I know of, like Jordan and stuff like that, they're dead.
Mm-hmm.
So not like they can write it. But
Yeah.
I would definitely like to see another like successful writer's take, like Stephen King maybe, because the
That'd be interesting.
Dark Tower books
Yeah.
are fantastic,
Yeah.
and that's his Lord of the Rings. Like he was inspired by Tolkien to write those books. So
Gotcha. Yeah,
um,
that would be very interesting to actually even just see. And he's also done. Well, I would you categorize a lot of his books as sci-fi?
Who?
King. Like, because like they kind of like his classics kind of like tread a line of like horror for the.
They're mostly horror. Like The Running Man would be, I guess, a sci-fi film kind of.
What about Under the Dome?
Under the Dome, sci-fi-ish. It's I don't know, because it's not really sci-fi until the end.
Yeah. Yeah, because I've always considered him more horror, but I mean, I guess it's not that much of a stretch to do a sci-fi story, and he's done sci-fi-ish stories before, so.
Yeah. So yeah, Under the Dome, it doesn't really get sci-fi until the end of the book, which I guess maybe 1163. That's 11/23/63. The Kennedy
The Kennedy
assassination one.
I still haven't watched
That's-
that series.
Again, sci-fi-ish,
Yeah.
but it's where sci-fi is kind of part of the element to it.
Yeah, it's not like beat you over the head. This is the future type of sci-fi.
Yeah,
This is,
because-
there's elements that are added to an otherwise somewhat believable
Yeah, because
story.
the time travel isn't even like he's got a machine that time travels. He walks into this basement, and it's like a portal.
Mhm.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. Ooh, now you gotta go it alone. And a pistol.
Right.
Jeez.
So, I don't know.
I mean, I guess it'll be interesting to see if it's any good. I don't know that,
I know it takes place before Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, though.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, I did hear that today.
Yeah, it was. I
But see,
heard it was,
the thing is, like, I haven't read it in anything in detail. I didn't know it was from his, like, a manuscript he wrote that's been edited.
Yeah, I mean, I skimmed the original story that I found it on. I had the link, but I hadn't got a chance to refresh myself this morning. Mainly because the only bad thing that happened to me today on Friday the 13th was I was 10 minutes late.
10 minutes late.
Instead of 30, which is better.
You know, the only bad thing that happened to me today on Friday the 13th was the day just dragged.
It did drag.
Oh my God.
I was busy, but it still dragged.
I remember it was 9 o'clock. I was getting ready to go to lunch because I thought it was noon.
Did you really?
Yeah. I was
Oh,
like,
man.
what the heck?
And the day was going by real slow
you
for
bastard.
you. Now you're a zombie.
I do like how if you get killed, you become a zombie.
I guess it's only for a little bit. I like how they puke blood as a weapon.
Well,
Yeah.
that
Or at
one
least the
did.
chick
It's
did.
the bomb.
Oh, it's the bomb?
Yeah. How did you not die?
Because
'Cause
he was turning into a zombie,
Yeah,
and now
Yeah.
you're going to die.
Yep.
that's.
I guess you have like one hit as a zombie. That kind of sucks. but-
It was so dead at my office day, so like I spent the evening, or not the evening, the last hour of my work looking for one of those multi-arcade cabinets.
Oh, yeah.
I found one for like $1,800, but it's got all the Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom games.
Is that in the price range you're looking?
Yeah, I'm looking under $2,000.
I knew that would
Okay.
happen.
So, yeah, that's not a zombie. It's a guy living.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't know what your price range was for that. Because like I think there was a website I meant to find for you that I stumbled
I miss that
across.
Costco used to sell those like around Christmas.
Oh, did they?
Back in the day, like when we were in high school and college.
That's pretty cool.
And I guess they don't anymore because I haven't seen it pop up like since I've been looking. Which is a
So
monkey?
is monkey.
Oh, he's on your side though.
Oh man.
That's what I'm talking about, monkey.
There you go.
better-
That's what we need to protect schools. Monkeys with Uzis. Never mind, he ran away.
I was like, did you not see? Granted, I'm pretty sure this video wasn't fake, but did you not see the video of like the African warlords like playing with a chimp and they handed him a gun and then he started killing him?
Yeah, that was totally fake.
No, well, that was fake because
Yeah.
that was the latest Planet of the Apes movie. That was an advertisement for it.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I was like, this is fake and it's dumb, so I clicked off of it.
Yeah, no, it was just like a viral thing for the Planet of the Apes.
Gotcha. Okay.
So.
But yeah, still a bad idea. I don't trust.
Don't trust anything with a gun that doesn't have a sense of morality and
Yeah.
can pull a trigger.
Exactly.
So monkeys and children, don't hand them guns.
Nope.
And apparently not teachers, because that's been going on with teachers either accidentally shooting other students.
Oh my god.
Or
Man, an active shooter situation, even for the most trained people, is a stressful situation. You should not put untrained people in that. You know?
I agree.
So.
Apparently, you can become human again, but
Yeah, you gotta get those
You got
pills.
zombified. That is
That's
a
what I'm talking
cool
about.
bomb.
Man, that does damage. To
That does a
Yeah, it
lot
does.
of damage. Oh shit! Watch it behind you. He's got that freaking.
Oh man, he's got. Oh, there's your human pills. But I think being a zombie against the helicopters works way better because that.
Right?
Oh yeah. And then, oh, human. Ah. All right. So, last piece on the docket.
Dirty Sanchez, oh no.
Oh man. Last piece, Infinity War pre-sales higher than the last seven MCU movies combined. And that's pre-sales.
Yeah, I feel. Oh, combine their pre-sales.
Yeah, combine the
Okay,
pre-sales.
because when I saw that headline.
We had to see.
Yeah, we had to go back and reread
Yeah, when I
it.
saw that headline, I thought it was like combined like their total take. I was like,
Yeah, same here,
that
so did
should
I,
make
so did
it
I.
the highest grossing movie ever before it even comes out.
Yeah.
Right.
And forever.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I'm like.
But I gotta say, with those pre-sale numbers, like I don't like know the other ones off the top of my head, but that's still got to probably put it close to $1 billion.
Oh
I
yeah,
would
that's
say.
still a good chunk of money right there.
Because wasn't just Black Panther alone like almost 300 million in pre-sales? Because wasn't it like 285 million in
I
pre-sales?
thought
On
they
pre-sales?
said-
I don't
they said,
remember.
So I thought the article that we read said 202, but
Oh, what, Black Panther?
yeah.
Well, I mean, I could be wrong. I knew it was up there.
Well, right.
So, I mean-
that's nothing to scoff at. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
so,
I
mean,
definitely a good
I think
number.
that was one of the higher pre-sale ones for the Marvel films.
Right.
So
Yeah.
let's just say like the other 7 come in at about 100 million.
Mhm.
I mean, right there, you're almost at $1 billion just in pre-sale tickets.
Yeah.
Right. Well, this
Oh.
is just domestically though, so just think
Yeah.
about what it would be.
Oh man, that's gonna make a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know what the pre-sales were for the last 7 movies, but I'm sure they were high.
How are you not dead?
Because I mean that would be what? Be Black Panther,
Oh.
Thor, Guardians, Civil War, Ant-Man, Guardians 1? Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Doctor
yeah.
Strange. Maybe not Guardian 1, but Doctor Strange was definitely in there. And
Ant-Man, did you say?
yeah, I said Ant-Man. So maybe Guardian. No, not Guardians 1. It had to be Civil War.
Civil War, definitely.
Yeah. So those are all big
Yeah.
Marvel movies.
Was Ant-Man really though?
Well,
Mine
maybe
is
Doctor
pre-sales.
Strange, not really.
yeah. Some
Doctor
bigger than
Strange
others.
and Doctor Strange and Ant-Man probably didn't have high pre-sales,
Yeah.
but Civil War probably definitely did. Thor Ragnarok probably had a decent number in pre-sales.
Yeah.
We know Black Panther did.
Yeah, Guardians 2 had to have a decent amount of pre-sales.
I just can't wait to see the stupid takeaway Hollywood has from Black Panther.
What do you
Because they're
mean?
going to get it wrong.
Oh, when they try to copycat Black Panther.
Yeah, try to copycat it. It says they're going to get it wrong.
Yeah, they're gonna
Like, whatever
do
they
some-
do, it's going to be the wrong thing.
Yeah, they'll take the wrong message out of.
Well, I do know
that.
one of the wrong things
Oh,
DC's
what
doing.
the
These things
crap?
are awesome.
Oh.
They're doing the New Gods. DC's doing the New Gods as their next one.
Oh yeah,
necessarily
we were
next
talking
one.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about it in the last one, but they got
But a future movie is the New Gods.
New Gods, and I can't think of her name right now, mostly because I wasn't prepared to talk about her. The female director who directed Selma and A Wrinkle in Time.
Oh yeah, I don't remember her name. Now I remember the conversation. Yeah.
So I think DC Comics that's taken away. Black director. That's what we need for our next comic book film for it to be successful.
Yeah.
Um,
They're trying to check off a bunch of boxes,
Yeah.
demographic boxes. So they got
but you
black
saw-
female director.
Yeah, they're like, well, if a black male director got this much money for a movie, if we make it a female director, so they're just combining like Wonder Woman and Black Panther.
Well, but didn't somebody already do the black female director thing and it failed miserably?
for
or
a comic book,
time?
yeah, A Wrinkle in Time. It's the same director.
Yeah,
Nice.
it was apparently it did.
And
terribly.
I've seen Selma, and I like Selma. I have not seen A Wrinkle in Time because nothing about the trailer like interests me at all.
Oh, what's the crap?
But
We're not done here yet.
Oh man.
But yeah, so I mean, this director, she might not be one to be able to do a big budget movie. Like she might need like a character. Yeah, you're gonna have to. Yeah, you gotta get.
I've got no other place to go. To.
Uh-oh.
You're done.
Oh man, you are. Oh man. Oh.
Yeah.
You got cornered. Shit.
Oh.
Oh, you're out.
So she might not be one of the directors who can do a big budget thing like that.
You're up.
I'm good. She might only be good at character-driven stories.
Right.
And I don't know. Like she's supposedly going to be writing this as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she didn't write A Wrinkle in Time, as far as I know, did she?
I think she's one of those directors who will like have some sort of control and write.
Okay.
So I don't know. Oh, I'm tired. I'm not gonna judge it without seeing it.
Right.
Mhm.
But I'm not that interested in the New Gods, anyways.
I thought that was a very odd pick, but I guess they were trying to. I guess that was the other thing. They were like, "Oh, obscure comic books." they did the Guardians of the Galaxy. Let's use our fucking thing. What do we got? We have New Gods. Yeah, let's do that instead of the Green Lantern Corps
Right.
Yeah.
or whatever.
But at this point, like I think DC is just throwing shit at the wall and sees what sticks.
They've been doing that for a while.
yeah.
Yeah, but I mean they're really doing that because they're doing a Joker origin movie that has nothing to do with their DC.
Are they
extended
still doing
universe.
that?
Yeah. So I mean, and then New Gods, even though that includes Darkseid, which would also include the Mother Boxes and Steppenwolf, apparently that's going to have nothing to do with the extended universe of DC.
Oh, that's right, because they're like, we're not gonna worry about that too much anymore.
Yeah, so it's just kind of like now they're just like,
Oh, why is your bombs?
so it's just like, what are you doing, you know? So
Yeah.
I don't know, just DC's just ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh no, I missed health. Shit.
I'm mad my man takes his shorts off for you. It's like, what? No, bro, I don't want to see that.
Well, you gotta.
Whatever you have in your pants, I do not want.
Oh, that's bull. Why the hell did he throw that freaking bomb that way? I
You
pressed
know,
the button before.
you know what is watching this game makes me want to have Nelson. I want to get a Neo Geo Pocket Color.
Yes.
Nice.
I was looking for one of those when we were in Japan.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't even need to like play it so much as like I just want
Just
to
have it?
have it.
Oh, there's a
I remember
video I
playing
need
that
to
Toys
show
R Us
you,
back in the
Josh.
day.
It was like things you didn't know you could do with your Game Boy. I was like, there's a lot of things I didn't know about. Like there was
Watch out for
a
those wasps.
sewing machine
Those are grasshoppers.
attachment.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I think I might have. I've seen videos like that. I also think I've seen articles like that. Yeah, in Japan there was a sewing machine attachment. Same with the Nintendo, and there was a bunch of other things that like they put.
Yeah, like one of the things. Oh no, man, come on. He's killing me. I was wishing that I could have found the radio attachment they were talking about in the video. It was like that would have been cool to have.
Well,
I think
but
that,
I think I remember that
was
back
in
in the day,
America.
though.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
that
it was a third party, but I never knew about it.
And I remember the Game Gear had like a TV attachment.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I did see was
That Game Gear ate through batteries. Like
oh yeah,
nothing.
the Nomad was worse because it had like a detachable like oh crap, well, I guess I'm stuck on this one. It had a
No, you
detachable
can come back
back.
down. To the back if you want to free that dude.
Oh shit. Yeah, the Sega Nomad was terrible because if you it had a detachable back, so if you
You gotta kill that dude.
if you bumped it the wrong way, you just lose your power.
Damn, really?
Yeah, because the thing would pop right off.
That sounds like my monitor at work.
Oh yeah.
Just throw bombs at the bus. There you go.
Oh, I got my food. I got my diabetes. Jeez, he's fat.
Yeah. Save your bombs for the next bus. There you go. Light it up.
Light it up, light it up.
Oh yeah, that's so much easier.
Right?
As I tried to take those things down with just my pistol.
Right, yeah, nah. It's just a waste of time.
Yep.
You're plowing through those fish.
I fell into the friggin' water like right before.
Okay, remember when you get to the end, the tank.
Yep.
Jump in. Go, 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 go. And you have bombs on that too, but you have to get close. There you go.
No.
No, get close when those are about to hit you. Like when those big bombs are in the air.
Yep.
Like then drive close and hit it.
There you go.
So I think that's it. Marvel's going to continue to dominate the world.
Yep.
And I still stand by their this generation Star Wars.
Yeah.
Because my son gets more excited for those than just Star Wars stuff. I can't
Yeah.
blame him because now I get more excited for that than the new Star Wars stuff.
Oh.
So when's the Solo movie getting released? Oh, you messed up.
What, that's
Oh,
after
yeah.
The Last Jedi?
Yeah.
Or Solo? Oh, Solo movie.
Solo.
Sorry, when you said Solo movie, I was thinking...
May.
Yeah.
They actually had. That's why they pushed up Avengers to the 27th.
'Cause
They wanted
yeah.
to pad it.
Well, padded, and they didn't want to, like, hurt Solo.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you...
Solo's gonna hurt regardless.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but if it's only out a couple weeks after Avengers, it's going to be hurt even more.
Yeah, because I believe it was like originally. Oh damn! Only 2 weeks after.
Yeah, because after I've
Infinity
seen
War.
Avengers for the 8th time in a month,
Right.
maybe I'll go see Solo.
Yeah, I think that might be everybody else's kind of take on it too, though.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So, the only thing I'm interested in Solo is I do want to see Donald Glover's take on Lando Calrissian.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I actually saw, I don't know if he did the Nerdist
Second
podcast or something like that, but I just saw on the Nerdist Instagram
I got greedy.
where it was like,
Yeah, that's.
he said after he got the part, he immediately went home and watched Empire Strikes Back like 12 times. Something like that.
Wow.
Just to
Well,
study
it
up.
paid off because I saw him in the trailer.
Oh yeah,
I-
he's got the same cockeye or not cockeye, that smirk.
I haven't seen the new trailer yet that just came out.
Okay.
I've been meaning to watch it, just haven't had time.
Oh.
I could have watched it today, but I
It
didn't.
actually got me to look up Billy D. Williams, and man, that dude did not age well.
Oh no, I've seen.
No, he didn't.
I've seen Billy recently. At least his voice has though. Like his voice still sounds the same like he was in the Lego movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. He was in the Lego movie.
I love that cameo of the Millennium Falcon, Chewie, Han, and Lando. that was one of my favorite parts of the Lego movie.
Yeah.
I was very disappointed in the Lego Batman movie.
Were you?
The middle of that dragged.
Oh yeah, the middle did drag. I was like, that movie wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
It wasn't bad. It was one of those things that could have been like 15 to 20 minutes shorter.
Ah, gotcha.
And I always hate it when movies pad the runtime. You either have like 2 hours worth of movie, 90 minutes worth of movie, or you don't.
Right.
Don't just, freaking just pad stuff in there just to try to make your movie longer. Because it usually makes me dislike a movie more. Like with Black Panther, I really liked that movie.
Yeah,
But I felt there was about 15, 20 minutes in that movie that they could have cut out.
Yeah, but I could say the exact same thing about Guardians Volume 2. Like when they were on that,
Yeah, there was stuff they could have cut out of Guardians too.
Yeah.
I think the Marvel movies kind of are becoming long just to be long.
Yeah.
And some of them, because definitely, and I can't think of it now because it's been like a month since I've seen Black Panther, but I know when Black Panther came out, I was like, if you cut this, this, and this, it'd be a more streamlined movie. But I just can't remember, what that is
Don't
now.
forget your bomb.
Yep.
There you go.
But
Oh, he was too close to me.
yeah, so it's like Lego Batman did the same thing. It's
Yeah.
just, they just kind of padded the runtime by about 15, 20 minutes.
Gotcha. Oh, man,
And you gotta dodge those throws.
I thought I was like far enough forward
No.
where I could miss it.
Get that health.
Get that. Oh shit, he got it.
But yeah, I think that's a good place to end because I'm running out of things to say.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
I'm just exhausted. Stupid Capitals game last night kept me up late and they lost.
And
Well, that's kind of to be expected though, because they do this every year.
I know, but they usually wait to lose it.
at least like
What, game 6?
at least game 3.
Just so mad. Don't dive in the middle. That's how you lose your monkey.
Oh, he's still there. He's
He's
eating bananas. Oh,
Eating bananas,
shit.
killing zombies.
Oh, damn it! There we go.
Get that hippie. I mean that prisoner.
Let's go, monkey. And
Watch your 6.
Monkey's gone.
he gone. He did.
She's gone. All right, everyone. So,
Oh,
also,
We're so-
all my
so
time
far.
hop stuff is starting to show stuff from Japan, so I'm getting that itch again. Gonna have to go back some. That's one thing like me and Jessica Chobot definitely share in common. Once we get that itch, there's only one way to scratch it. And that's getting
To scratch
back.
it.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
getting back
Well,
to
she
Japan.
won again.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing. If we lived on the West Coast, I'd probably go to Japan a lot more because the flight's cheaper
And a
it's
lot shorter?
It's half the distance almost.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because how long does it take to fly from here to the West Coast?
About 6 hours.
So
If you do a nonstop flight from here to Tokyo, it's 13.
That's about right.
is that about right?
Yeah. That's about
Yeah.
right.
Because even though I had the layover in Toronto, we flew straight from Toronto, which is just, in fact, I think Toronto's northeast of us. So we actually went further east. than west. So
yeah.
when we flew from Toronto, it was only 13 hours.
Okay.
Mm.
So I would assume flying from like Reagan or Dulles straight to Japan probably about the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
But either way, you're cutting 6 hours off your flight.
Yeah.
Right.
So, and plus, like I have I've checked it out because for next year when Sean and I go to Japan, I was thinking maybe flying to LA for a couple days, doing Disney,
Mhm.
and then flying to Japan. That way he doesn't have to sit on the plane for like 14, 15
Just
hours.
go to Disney in Japan.
Again, so he doesn't have to sit on a plane for 14, 15
He'll be
hours.
alright.
He probably will, because I'll probably do him in a flight.
Yeah.
Though I have also looked in coming home, stopping off in Australia,
Mm.
then flying back.
That is totally out of the way.
I know.
But he's older now, so he should be good.
Yeah, the flight to Australia from Japan is only like 6 hours. It's not as far as I
Yeah.
thought it would be.
Cause like a flight from Japan to the Philippines is like a couple hours at the max.
Yeah, so it's all good, but yeah, we're on now. We're over. I'm gonna have to show them that Cinefix video about Akira.
Yes. Yes.
So, and I'll, if I remember, and this is Friday, I'll be doing this on Tuesday. So Nelson, you have to remind me.
Oh, you're gonna have to watch like the first 10 minutes at least.
Okay,
I have a
Nelson.
special thing for you. You were on assignment. That's why you weren't here.
No. She got me a text, and when I got back here, I knew I could report on my assignment. This assignment I was on.
Oh, the assignment's great because it's fitting with today.
Cool.
All right. So with that, the return of Josh from assignment. This is Nelson and Izzo.
And Josh. Josh's here too.
Signing off.
Well, no, I said back
Go
from assignment.
fuck yourself, San Diego.
Run!
I actually like San Diego.
Run, Burgundy! Why?
Take your best shot. Motherfucker.
I would just like to say, Nelson, the champ is here.